What's going on, everybody? It's Connor back again with another video. Recently just ordered some new stuff for the Alfa, some stuff you haven't seen on the channel yet that I'm going to show you that I've already installed in the car. And then this I'm actually going to be installing. So I just got a package from Ricardo and Krystal. They're the founders and owners of the ModdedMotors YouTube channel. ModdedWare.com. It's a big parts supplier for the Alfa Romeo community. But yeah, so I recently just got a good care package for them. They recently sent me some stuff. So I'll go ahead and flip the camera around and show you what I got. All right, so starting off with the first thing that they sent me is the t-shirt that they make. So they make a t-shirt of the Quadrifoglio Alfa Romeo Giulia, and it's got the dimensions, length, width, height. It's got the engine specs, performance, the chassis number up there. Their website down in the bottom left corner, ModdedWare.com. This is again where I bought all this stuff. They actually sent me this t-shirt for free, so that was super appreciative. So thank you guys, Ricardo and Krystal, for that from the ModdedWare and ModdedMotors YouTube channel. Appreciate that. I mean, it's actually a really nice quality t-shirt too. It's not a Gildan t-shirt, so it's not a super rough fabric. It's really soft, really nice. I've actually got a car meet coming up on Saturday, which I'm super excited to wear this to. So that'll be cool. Next, they also sent me this lanyard keychain that they make. So it's got their logo on there. If you're a working man like me, don't mind my feet, but just got off of work. This is actually perfect because I can, well, if I can, clip it around my belt loop here and carry my keys, which is perfect because it frees up pocket space for me. And that's actually a big thing on my job. It's where I got to carry a lot of stuff in my pockets. So I work at a dealership, carrying keys around. That's actually perfect. Next up is the badges. So I got their monochromatic badges. My car actually does have the Neuro End Zone package, I believe it's called. So my wheels are black, the window trim is black, everything's blacked out, the badges, and my wheel caps are this. But the actual badges on the front and back of the car are still Alfa Romeo regular badges that you see. So they make these as a direct swap. They're just stuck on by 3M tape on the back, so that'll be easy enough to install. Got the keychain here. This is the 100th anniversary Alfa Romeo keychain. This is Alfa Romeo on the actual key loop itself, and then the keychain has the 4-leaf clover in 1923 to 2023. I actually didn't check out if there's anything on the back. It might just be the same. Yep, same thing. So that's cool. That'll be going on my keys. I also got their carbon fiber key cover cap replacement thing, whatever it's called. So this goes on your Alfa Romeo key, and it's a direct replacement. Just slides off and snaps on, and it is a perfect fit. Like, I'm surprised this is not an OEM thing. Fitment is perfect. Alfa Romeo logo right there in the middle. Just to show you guys, this is what the original one looks like. So it's just a flat black plastic replacing with the carbon fiber. I'm gonna be mad to scratch this up in my pocket, but looks cool. And then lastly, for the big stuff, I got some chassis braces. So I originally only got the front strut tower brace, but Ricardo and Krystal threw me a deal on the rest of them, so couldn't say no, couldn't pass it up. Got the middle one as well as for the rear. So what these do is it stiffens up the chassis along with that dead space in the body of the car. So this will connect to the two front struts underneath the engine. So obviously you open the hood, you got the two front strut towers and the engine in the middle. Where that engine sits, chassis is not connected. That is pretty much just open. So this will connect them together, stepping it up. Same with the one in the middle. Mine's a Q4, so I'm all-wheel drive. We got a drive shaft down the middle. So I've got a tunnel, and this will help stiffen up that tunnel. And same with the rear. I believe this one bolts up right after the rear axle, but before the muffler. So we'll find that out, obviously, once I go to install it. Hardware was included, so that's cool. Got some nuts and bolts there, and yeah, I will see you guys when the car is on the lift and putting this stuff on. All right, so beginning with the install, here is the front strut tower brace. One thing that I didn't know, find out the hard way, but these are 13 millimeters, these 3 bolts on top of the strut. You have to take the bar off separate from the actual strut towers here and bolt these on because that bar will end up getting in the way of that bolt. So bolt these on separately and then put the tower on. All right, so the strut brace is on. This took way longer than I expected. It's super simple, but it's just a lot of undoing, doing it. Let me save you guys some steps. Step 1, take this bar off before you install. Put these towers or these mounts on first, and then put the bar on. So these are 13 mils holding these towers on, and then this is an 8mm, I believe, Allen key, and then it's a 15 wrench in the back, so you can tighten the bar back on. Now you will have to remove your engine cover for this to work. I already had to do that because I have a blow-off valve into it, and it would have just been obtrusive to the engine cover. But this does sit very, very tight. So you can see the clearance on that. I mean, it is pushing up against this. I believe it's an air, or the exhaust, or the air intake, something for the turbo. But yeah, it is sitting close to some things. This is got a little bit of room to play with in there, but yeah, clearance is tight. You will have to remove your engine cover, but you can get one of these from ModdedMotors. Put the Alfa Romeo badging back underneath the hood. That's what I did. It's a nice little touch. So yeah, that is the front strut mount, or strut brace. We'll go ahead and get to the middle and the rear. Fortunately, I can't get to that because my car is too low. It is lowered on the iBox lowering springs. So you can see that. Front fitment, rear fitment. I will need to get spacers to bring the wheels out more, but the car is too low for me to even put a jack underneath it and get it up underneath the ground to put the middle and the rear bracing on. So when I get to work, I'll put it up on the lift and I'll show you guys that. All right, I lied. I got a jack under there. Edit that one away. Anyways, that middle brace right there comes off with 13mm bolts. So I believe, I'm guessing, as I've not put the bolt on yet. And then this is the new one, so it's a lot thicker, a lot beefier. So as soon as I get that off, I will show you guys what it's like. All right, so I got it off super easy. 4 13 mils holding it on. You see the old one right here, and the new one. Just look how much thicker that is. So let's go ahead and get this on. All right, that middle one is now on. You can see just how much thicker that is. Looks nice. Now tomorrow, when I get a lift, we'll move on to the back one. All right, so I figured while the car was in the garage, I'd go ahead and install these black emblems, and they're on. Let me tell you, not fun to take off. So the front one's on, and I also just finished with the back one here. So yeah, that looks killer with the car, especially with it matching the wheel caps. So yeah, they're like I said, PIA to take off, but they look awesome. So here's the old front one. You pretty much have to pry it off. So there's a glue strip, like 3M tape that goes across this outer ring, and the emblem sits inside of this silver ring. So you have no choice but to pry a corner off and hope you can get string in there. If not, then you just gotta use leverage and pull it off. Same with the back one. Back one, you're able to get some string through. Again, there's tape all across this, but I actually just used one of these so it wouldn't scratch the paint, and pried it off. So yeah, simple tip for you guys. Thankfully, I didn't do much damage to it at all. Silver Rain got a couple little marks right there, but nothing you can't pass off as a little rock chip. So yeah, other than that, the car looks great. All right, everybody, I appreciate you guys watching. If you are watching, leave a comment down below what you guys think. In the description, I will leave a link to ModdedMotors website and their YouTube channel. Huge shout out to them for supplying all the parts that I just put on the Alfa. If you guys liked what I did, go ahead and leave a subscribe and a like, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Peace.